magkakaroon ng masamang epekto yung Dengvaxia.
But I am very, very, very sorry.
Time to know the news of the week. I'm Ria Fernandez. This is the MB Rundown. The Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange, or PITX, the country's first intermodal land port, was finally inaugurated on Monday. Hannah Tabios tells us more.
This is the Parañaque Integrated Terminal System, or PITX, the first Philippine land port. Once operational, all transport vehicles going to and coming from Batangas and Cavite will have to pick up and drop passengers here. The state-of-the-art facility offers security and convenience to at least 100,000 passengers daily. It is a booking counter, spacious terminal lounge, all-gender toilets, and soon to open shops. Transport officials say PITX is one way to decongest traffic, especially along EDSA and Taft Avenue.
I am impressed, I am proud na ginawa nila itong magandang structure. And it will serve the Filipino, and that is what's very important to me.
Watch the full story on Manila Bulletin's official Facebook page. This is Hannah Tabios for the MB Rundown.
Sister Patricia Fox left the country and returned to Australia on Saturday after her temporary visitor visa expired. The 72-year-old nun stayed in the Philippines for almost 30 years to do missionary work. Before her departure, Fox advised President Duterte to listen to the poor and those in other marginalized sectors. It can be recalled that Fox drew the ire of Mr. Duterte for allegedly participating in partisan political activities. This prompted the Immigration Bureau to detain her for a day and order for her deportation. Until now, Fox has a pending appeal with regards to her deportation. Several groups slammed a university in Baguio City for requiring female students enrolled in health-allied courses to undergo pregnancy tests. The Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, said it will look into the controversial policy of Pine City colleges. Despite drawing flack, the institution stood firm in its decision, saying that it was agreed by students upon enrollment. Meanwhile, still in Baguio, bad words are now prohibited in places frequented by children and students. This after the City Council passed the Anti-Profanity Ordinance. The highly anticipated U.S. midterm polls has ended this week. Results revealed that American President Donald Trump's Republican Party holds the Senate majority, but Democrats, who seated majority of historic women, will be taking control of the House of Representatives. Meanwhile, a recorded 47% voter turnout made history, as it was the highest since 1970. Election problems also surfaced, such as glitches in voting machines, delays in the opening of polling precincts, and even gun scares. Feel the Christmas vibe as early as now at the Manila Hotel. This after its giant Christmas tree has been lit up. This report.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maligayang Pasko! Merry Christmas!
7 weeks to go before Christmas, yet the historic Manila Hotel has already lit up its giant Christmas tree. The hotel's chairman Basilio Yap, Vice Chairman Emilio Yap III, together with Tourism Secretary Bernadette Puyat and Manila Mayor Joseph Estrada, graced the event last Monday. The approximately 20 feet tall Christmas tree shines in various gold ornaments made of indigenous materials.
Our decor this year, again, is based on Filipino heritage and celebrating Christmas the Filipino way, with our nipa hut, our parasols hanging from the chandeliers.
But the spirit of Christmas isn't complete without the singing of Christmas carols. And Santa Claus giving gifts to kids. The hotel's iconic Willie the Bear also put smiles on the guests' faces.
This is different because this is my first time in Philippines, Manila, and then I'm seeing something like this that I have never heard of, especially as it is way before the dates I know. It's beautiful.
Meanwhile, these are the other top news of the week.
Former dictator's wife Imelda Marcos is facing arrest after Sandigan Bayan's 5th Division found her guilty in 7 counts of graft. The former First Lady used her cabinet position to maintain her Swiss bank accounts during her husband's regime. She's then sentenced to 6 years and 1 month up to 11 years of imprisonment for each count. Sagay Massacre victim's lawyer Ben Ramos was shot dead on Tuesday at Cabancalan, Negros Occidental. Meanwhile, NDF consultant Vicente Ladlad was arrested on Thursday for the alleged illegal possession of firearms, but his wife denied the allegations. Shelters for Yolanda victims remain in poor state 5 years after the super typhoon hit eastern Visayas, according to a recent survey. Some residents are also reported to have returned to their homes at no-build zones in coastal areas. The government said they are speeding up recovery efforts for the disaster victims.
Let's take a quick recap of the MB rundown for today, November 9. DOTr finally inaugurates PITX, the country's first land port. Sister Patricia Fox flies back home to Australia. Several groups slam a university in Baguio City for requiring students to undergo mandatory pregnancy tests. U.S. midterm polls show historic results, and Manila Hotel lights up its giant Christmas tree ahead of holiday season. And that's the MB Rundown. I'm Ria Fernandez.